Okay, just testing the chat 1 second. Well, testing the sound rather. Also turn the volume up on my phone. Okay, that sounds okay. There we go. Turn that off, otherwise I'll kill my phone battery. Blah 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 blah. There we go. All done. Hi guys, how are we doing? Welcome back. I'm Sam, the fat middle-aged man, and we are back in Space Engineers. And it is once again night time. I have no fuel. Not that it would matter if I did, but I have, you know, 0 jetpack. Okay, so today, what are we doing? We've done a lot of work on the base so far. We've got some stairs going down here so we can actually see what's going on. The last time, I think the last thing we did was start building the refinery and assembler room, which is coming together. We're going to have a gate that goes on the front here as well so we can close this off. But we've got a couple of basic refineries, industrial assemblers that we're going to build some catwalk structure going on. I've not designed that yet, but that's what the plan is. We're going to have a conveyor thing going all the way around the outside. And then we're going to have this other room over here, which is going to be we're going to have cargo on these walls here. I've not got the image handy at the minute, otherwise I'd bring it back up again, but you guys know the plan. So we're going to build a floor of these collectors with plates on top so that we can just grind things down and just easily clear things out. Hi, would it be possible to update the Fire and Ice server? Steam hit me with a micro update and I can't join the server anymore. Okay. Sure, let me just let me set that off. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me just make sure that's running. Is anyone actually online at the minute? I don't think there is. No. Let me stop that and then set that update running for you. How you doing anyway, Jan? Are you keeping well? Good to see you back. Thanks for joining. So this will only take a second. Just going to wait for the actual thing to finish shutting down. And now which one is it? I think it's this one. I think I just have to restart the server and torch and the update should run. If this doesn't work, I'll if you ping a message to George, he should be able to get that running if this doesn't work. Hopefully it will. Just waiting for the update to go through. Torch is loading. So yeah, while this does this, so the plan today. Additionally, the Vanilla Plus server seems to be offline. Yeah, the Vanilla Plus server has been broken for a while. I've not been able to fix that. It's not showing up in the server list. Don't know if that's intentional. Yeah, when we started this one, the other one sort of went haywire. So, but we'd started the other one, so I wasn't too fussed about fixing it. I will fix it eventually, because we've got a couple of good ships and designs and bases on the server, but at the minute it's completely offline. So today's plan is I'm taking a very small break from building the base, and we're actually going to focus on the tumbler because I'm conscious of the fact we've only got the one gun at the minute, which is over there. So if I want to go out mining, I don't really want to build a gunship. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to have to redesign the tumbler so that it has well, one, so that the pipes all connect to each other and it works, and also so that it has some means of defense. So that's the plan for today. Basically, cut this back a little bit. Take all this stuff off the top because we don't need this anymore. This was just for transporting goods over here. Hey, Steph, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Let's take all that off there. Tidy this up a bit, and then hopefully I'm going to get rid of this as well, because when we had the smaller soon-to-be scrap, it wasn't the easiest to drive because you couldn't go in third-person mode. And also, there's no way that this bad boy is going to fit in that gap anymore. Oh, good to see you, Steph. How you doing, sir? Sorry to hear your stream ended poorly, but it's all good. At least you had a good run. Maybe write a short message on Discord and channel service so the next person trying to join isn't sure. Yeah, that's probably a good shout. It's kind of just been a given for the longest time, and I've just not got round to fixing that. Right, so I've started the server. It's just going to take a couple of minutes to come back up. Hopefully this works. Give it about 10 minutes, and then if it's still not working, just drop a message in the chat and just ping George. He should be able to help. Just try playing Gotham Knights. Okay, interesting. How did that go? Hey, yeah, no worries, Jan. Hope it works and hope you manage to get sorted. Do I need drill anymore? I could probably grind down the drill as well. Clean things up a bit. Right, so for now, we're going to jump in this. We're going to press the dreaded P button. And I'm just going to reverse it a little bit. Just so I've got a flat surface to work on. And this is where my driving skills are shown to be not that great. And I was giving Steb shit for driving the other day in Fortnite. Oh. Gotta be careful here, because if I misjudge this, I might end up going off the edge of the cliff. Okay, that's probably about right. There we go. Right, so we're going to just extend this path out a little bit so we can drive off safely. Build a little bit of a curve in there as well. It's only temporary. Oh, we've actually got some stuff on us. Nice. That makes a change. Not a game worth buying or playing. Lasted 15 minutes. It's so bad. What is Gotham Knights? What is it? Is it similar to the other Gotham games, or just massively worse? What's Timmy doing? So today I'm going to be reworking this Rover. So this has kind of been our workhorse for the longest time, and it needs a little bit of TLC. So I'm just fleshing this platform out a little bit. One, so we've got enough room to work, but two, so that when I do drive away, come back, I've got somewhere to park, because at the minute it's just kind of been dumped in the little lay-by over here. So we're just going to do this. This is all just temporary, because once we get the underside done, we're not going to need it anymore. How far do I have to go with this? Probably far enough. Okay, so I think the base is fine. It's plenty wide, because it's 3 wide in the middle and then the wheels on the edge. I think that's fine. I don't like this, so I'm just going to get rid of some stuff. Oh, that's right. I filled it all with gravel as well. Okay. Might have to empty all the gravel first. Batman Dead, you play as Nightwing, Batgirl, Red Hood, or Robin, and the gameplay is just like a 360 game stuck in the past and sluggish. Okay. Well, that's not the most fun. Why are these here? I think I started working on something and just forgot to follow through. Oh, that's Yeah, I remember. So I was planning on feeding that into the cockpit because the cockpit's connected through the middle, so then we could have pulled out all that stuff instead of having to do it like this. Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot! I'm gonna have to do it now anyway because I need to get rid of this box. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. I'm an idiot. This is the forefront of Space Engineers gameplay, just watching some guy move gravel from one side of his base to the other. We all have those moments. Happens to the best, but it does indeed. It does. You can't beat yourself up. More importantly, you guys can't beat me up because it happens. Shit happens. Alright, there we go. Let's get rid of this top stuff as well. We don't need this stuff anymore. Is there anything in there? No. Wheel, let go, please. Thank you. I can. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this as well. Why would we even want to beat you up? Oh, you know. Any old reason's a good reason. Sometimes I do deserve being beaten up. Alright, here we go. Like when I randomly decide to break the server by installing random new mods. Had that a few times, so. Oh, how are we going to do this? Let's hook this up. Not just sometimes. Right, so let's do this. I'm not a fan of how shaky that is. Let's do that there. Hook that in there. So there's multiple points of contact before I get rid of this. And in fact, you know what? This is probably full of gravel as well. There it is. How much gravel did I put in this thing? A bit of gravel. Where's my other large cargo? There's 100k of gravel in my base. That's definitely not a good time. Right. What do we need here? So that pipe there is only really needed. I suppose we can store things in the cockpit, but the main reason I've got that pipe there is because I've got... Can't even get underneath this anymore. Because I've got the vent underneath pumping oxygen into the cab. So I suppose I do need to keep that, but I don't want the connector. I could turn the connector upside down and have a dock or something. That might be a good shout. Get rid of... what else do we need to get rid of? I'm tempted to swap the battery because I don't like where that's placed. Could lift the battery up. Oh, I know what we're doing. Alright, let's grab collector. We need the battery. There it is. We're going to need probably the small conveyors. We're going to need some cargo containers. We don't need the drill at the minute. I should put an oxygen tank back on. I should. And I will. I will do that. Let me fix this first. So we're going to put a... Let's grab some stuff. So I need some plates. I need these. I need these. Okay. Should be enough stuff for now. So we're going to get a connector. I'm going to face it downwards. Oh, that might be risky actually for the collision. Oh, oh, I know. I know what we're going to do. We need this thing. We'll face it upwards. Oh.
Setting a bird free.
Hello? Go on then, Os. Hey. Love you. Sorry, just letting the dog out. What is this? Oh, fuck off. An electrical storm. Okay. New plan. Where is it? Decoy. Can I build one of these right now? Can. Jenna! Yes, that was Jenna. She was just letting Oscar out the room, so she's just had tea. So I've had Oscar locked in here because he's a menace around food. So she just came to let him out because he does get quite warm in this room. I wonder, can I pick that up with this? Maybe if I empty all the gravel. What's she been eating? What did they have? They had fish cakes, they had mash, and they had peas and a squeezed lemon. Very tasty. I could empty all this out. Why is that not stacked? Oh, we've got a connector on the back actually, so we can just eject that out into. Yeah, okay, we'll use that. We'll use the ejector there. Well, the connector on the rear. That means that this actually, that's fine as it is. And then I can put an oxygen tank on top of this. Gonna have to just keep an eye on the decoy. The weather will damage it, although it will damage it a lot less than normal because I've got a mod on to make that slightly less what's the word, dangerous. Right, so if I lift that there, that's fine. And get rid of these now. You should be very careful not to grind this middle bit down, because that would be a bad time for everybody. Right. Grab that. Beautiful, beautiful. And that should be filling now as well. Yes. So we've got the vent filling that automatically. So we're always going to have oxygen. That's not damaged at all. It should be damaged. Unless it's hitting something else. Not hitting that. What's the range on that? 250. What's the range on this one? 150. Okay. He's not hitting those. Maybe we just got lucky. I shouldn't be stood next to it though, that's a bad idea. Right. I am going to replace the battery, so we're going to put the battery now. I think we put it on the sides. Although I need to pipe all this up first. Okay, let's just use regular conveyors for this. They're not actually connected to anything though. Actually, why are they there? Because they're not connected to anything underneath. No, I'm an idiot. I think I started to do it because when I had the cargo containers here, but they weren't actually plugged into anything, so I don't even need them anymore. Okay, so that actually leaves a perfect spot there for the battery. Because we don't need to connect anything to it. It just needs to exist. My inventory's full as F. Refinery. Yeah, mash and fish cakes is always a good shout. Especially the squeeze of lemon. Gotta love that. We should discharge this. Smart use of power there. Before I grind the whole thing down. Right, okay, so we have on this, we've got the connector on the back, we've got a medium cargo container. We've got room for 1, 2 more, potentially. Or I could redo that. Trying to think because I'm going to need a gun on this. Now, the guns that I'm thinking of using are going to be these Gatling turret. Well, the small grid ones. Now they have that large conveyor on the bottom, but I don't necessarily need that. I could just use the small ones on the sides. So if I put a gun like... I could even put a gun right on the roof there. I need to go 1 square forward. If I put that there, is that too... How does that look from down here? Does it block the cockpit view? A little bit. Can't see through the ceiling anymore, but that's fine. I mean, how often do I look like that when I'm driving? And plus, I could always connect to the gun, because the gun has a built-in camera. So I could just use that instead. We should actually put a camera on this as well. Okay, so if that's going there... Excuse me. We can fit another 2 cargo containers on there. What do these cargo containers take? 3,000 each. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, that was what you think it was. Right, so another 2 cargo containers there. That works. Get rid of these. Got to wait for that battery to finish. That might take a while. So if I just put another cargo down here for the meantime, I could also put a cargo like that. Although that's... Yeah, it's not going to be helpful for connecting stuff. So one's going to come to there, so that one's going to go there. This is a really, really bodge job that I've done to this, but it's fine. Conveyor converted there just to fill that gap. Because I'm going to need to armour this up as well, because if it's going to have a gun on it, I'm going to be tempted to take it into more dangerous situations, like going to... Oh, sorry. Like going over to these defence installations and trying to take them out. Because then we can do some salvaging, some looting, maybe get some uranium. Who knows? The Lancaster claim, we already cleared that out. I should probably go and finish it and take out that antenna as well. Did I did not mark the magnesium. I know it's over in that direction. So we'll have to just have another drive over. I went over in the soon-to-be scrap last time, but we pretty much flew exclusively towards, like, Earth-like. So we'll go and pick some more magnesium up, because we're going to need a ton of it to make a ton of bullets. Okay, so we've got our central column done when that battery's finished. We should probably... I need to put some way of powering this on. Now, we've no uranium, so I can't put a reactor on. We've no ice, so I can't put a engine on. Although we've no ice yet. So we could... I mean, when we get ice, a hydrogen engine might be useful. I'm thinking, honestly, though, just a solar panel would do. I need a drink. Jeez, why does this happen to me every single time I start streaming? I just can't stop coughing. Sorry, I'll be 1 second. Sorry, I'm back. Okay. Okay, so that... Once that is gone, there's another cargo there. That's going to pass through plenty of resources. We don't have... Ah, you know what we could do? We could... Oh. We could get fancy. What if we built, like... I was going to say, what if we built a plunge drill, but... A plunge drill on a rover is not ideal. We could do one. Maybe... Because we need a long set of pistons to get deep enough to get any of the ore. But we could have like a row of pistons going this way. And maybe a hinge at the end so it lifted up and then plunged downwards. And the reason I'm thinking at the front is because if I put it in the middle, I mean, this spot would be ideal, right? But if I put it here, then I'm going to... Well, one or both wheels is going to struggle getting back out of that hole. Whereas if it's on the front, at least, really, I'm just planked on the edge of it. Fuck. This cough is killing me. Right, okay, so let's plumb in that gun first before we forget. Let's do one of these, and a T. So I need you. Who needs a jetpack? Okay. I should probably also connect it from here. Yeah, fuck it, let's do that. Just in case, because, I mean, it's probably going to get taken out. I could use the reinforced. That's probably a good idea. It's on the front, so we'll do it on the front. And we want... where is it? This way? like so. I should just grab a bunch. Am I stuck in this thing again? There we go. I should just grab a bunch of mortars as well. A few more steel plates, a few more of these. Do the same on the other side. As if the rotating's actually working for me tonight. I can never normally rotate things properly. And now that I've said that, I'll never rotate anything the right way again. Right, there we go. Okay, so we've got our... That looks ridiculous. I mean, I always tend to find my rovers have faces on the front. And I feel like I've just put a big set of ears on this guy. I mean, he doesn't have any eyes, so that's fine. He's got a big nose. I should probably put some more defense on this as well, actually. Yeah, we'll put some more armor in on the front. Okay, so we've got... Why is that red? Oh, because there's currently no power. Okay, so you are done. You can just go on auto again. And you can go. And I've got too many things. Okay, so we have about 50 of them, 50 of them. Oops. You. Do. Oh, let's grab some mortars as well. You don't weigh that much. Okay. So we need another cargo container. And I might actually paint this, as well. I mean, we do like the red, but it could be nicer. Okay. So we have about 10,000 plus this. That's another 1,000. What's this? 1,000. Okay, and there's a couple of small cargoes in there. So we have about, say, 13,000 storage capacity. That's probably fine. It's not a ton, but it's not like we're going on long expeditions, you know what I mean? I could put more on. Because we've got plenty of room at the side here. Like I could slap on I could slap one like there and then put another one of these things on. And do that on both sides. That adds another 6k. So that's more like 20k total. And then just cap that off at the end. Oh, actually, you know what? I kind of like that because that adds another connection point for these. So I can get rid, because there's on the side of this, there are 3 conveyor ports. Instead of having just a straight there. We can have a T-junction. One, two, three. And now that gun, as long as this corner piece doesn't get taken out, that gun is being fed by this, 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 and this. So if this one gets shot out, then yeah, I'm fucked. But plus I can put maybe some extra armoring on, wrap it around. Yeah, okay, I like that. I like that. I can't pass anything big through there. Like steel plates or any of the bigger components, but I can pass through ore, and this thing's a miner primarily. So, well, a vessel that I take mining when I am silly enough to go hand mining for stuff. But I mean, if we go out on raiding trips as well, I suppose we are going to need to pass through larger components, but yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Sam's got a miner. You get me cancelled, Stev. You get me cancelled. Right, so I was getting rid of these three as well. Put the T-junctions in place there. Oh, so I told you I won't be able to do it again. There we go. Okay. We've got some stuff for burning. We need some more plates. Oops, that's not a plate. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look at this now. So we've got our gun. We probably actually grab some ammo. This one. Now if I put this in the back, there's no room. Let's put it in the cockpit. And now that should be... There we go. So it's been pulled into the turret. So that's good. So we know that's working at least. So we've got 2 working turrets now. Now I'm tempted to also put... I should put another gun on. I really should. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I need a jetpack. There we go. Okay, so I'm tempted to put another gun on. Maybe facing that way. And if we put it on there... Ooh, if I put it there... and get rid of this... Is that going to break anything? And then we put this facing that way. And then I connect this up. So let's do another one of those. We need one of you, and we need one of you. Oh man, I keep getting stuck on these wheels.
Fuel critical.
Oh my word. And manure. There we go. Beautiful. So that should be working now as well. That should also have ammo. So we've got 2 working guns on the Rover. That's good for me. Unknown signal over there. I'm never getting that in time. Right. So, oh yeah, I need to finish the chain on the top. Let's get rid of these and put the heavies on. Just as a that's gonna have to be a one of those. Oh my god, I can't do this. Okay, there we go. fill this up with a bunch of these so I can get the motors back. There we go. Okay, so we've got a nice... We've got redundancy. That's one of the most important things. So if one of those conveyors gets blown out, at least we've got another one to rely on. We don't for this gun at the minute. Should have moved it back a little bit more. That's fine. Let's just do that down here as well. I need a C there, not a T. That.
Energy low.
Work. Hoi! I don't know why I have to make the noise of a jumping person when I do the jump. Like, it's actual effort on my part to do that jump. That's how fat I am. Exercise in video games has a real life impact on me. And I don't like that. There we go. Okay. So we're all piped up. Now then, what else do we need? We've got a... I think we've got an ore detector on this thing. We do have an ore detector. We've got an antenna installed on the front. We need to buff the antenna with some sort of armor plates as well. What else we got? We've got a battery there. We've only got one battery. Ah, yes. That's what I was talking about before, wasn't it? I was going to put a solar panel on. Looks like I've buggered that, because now we've got two guns. But it's fine. I'd probably rather have the two guns than a solar panel. Although we could. I mean, it means getting rid of that. How long is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I could just take out those and put a solar panel. Like there. What the hell? That was a bounce. Yeah, so I could put a solar panel there. And again on the other side. But that does mean I lose that redundancy there. I don't like that. We could... Does that look too ridiculous? Have I got enough room between those guns to do one this way? I don't think I do. No. I don't even know how long these are, but no, I don't have enough room for that. We could put them there and there. How ridiculous does that look? Actually doesn't look that ridiculous. Once it's got armor on it, I don't think that's going to look too bad. Great. Yeah, it's going. It's happening. It's happening. Now let's drop this down.
Critical.
Okay, yeah, we'll have them there. We need some way to recharge it. We can just hook a connector up somewhere, but until the base is done, we've nowhere to put it, and we need somewhere to charge the battery on the rover, because the rover is now part of the base defense. So that's beautiful. So how much are they? spitting out at the minute? 14, 19. Why are you spitting out different amounts? 20. Well, okay, no, it just took a while. Just took a while to update. Okay, so now that number in the bottom right corner has disappeared. That means the battery should be charging. Recharged -3 days. Okay, so it's taking a long time to charge, but it is charging.
Fuel
So
critical.
at least in an absolute dire emergency where we've bitten off way more than we can chew. I just had another idea, but I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I could have put a survival kit on there as well. I had the room. But I don't want to put a survival kit on because it's not a refinery or a respawn pod. It's not a combat craft. It's just got these on as defenses. Right. So we should put some armoring on this thing now. I want to keep the armor, like the heavier armor, down nice and low. So I'll probably put a few more of these blast doors on. Just to help keep the center of gravity lowered to the ground. What am I going to do at the front, though? See, if I just want it to look nice, I can make a nice looking bumper. Get rid of these. How much cobalt have we got? 332, we've got 95. Okay, yeah, we can afford to spend some metal grids. In fact, I don't need any mortars now, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we can afford to spend some metal grids. So let's grab our heavy armor. Let's just bump this out a bit because I'm very conscious of the fact that there's a good chance that I'm going to clip the bottom of this at some point, and I don't want the whole thing to just snap in half. At least if it's got a thicker spine, it should survive. Why does it feel deeper on the other side? Okay. Let's just check that other side, because I'm sure... No, it's fine. It looked like this stuck out one more than it did, so I thought I'd goof. That's fine. Let's turn on... where is it? Center of mass. Where is the center of mass on this at the minute? Okay, so the center of mass for this is at the minute just over the middle wheel. That's actually not bad. How low is it? Quite high. It is quite high still. So we could... what's heavier than these? How heavy is this? If I drop one of these, and then I drop one of these, and we get a control panel. So the heavy armor is 112. The battery is 146. Bit of battery. Battery's only 15 PCU as well, so actually that's not too bad. Okay. So the batteries are actually heavier, and plus, I mean, batteries, more good. So let's. Normally, I would never dream of sticking small batteries on a chip like this, but in this instance, it's not actually a bad plan. Plop a bunch down.
Fuel critical.
Fuel critical. I could always set these as emergency batteries. Just have these charging. Okay. And then what I'll do here, I'll grab the heavy armor again. But this time we're going to use these just to slope this in a little bit. Okay, I like that. There. 2, 3, 4, so that's 8. That's 16 plus 4, so I need 20 metal grids for this. Check this out. This is maths. Maths in action, boys. What do you mean I fucked that up now? Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So the center of mass now, where is it? There. So that has lowered down quite a bit. That was above the conveyor, I think, earlier. Has it moved forward slightly as well? Maybe a touch. Yeah, if we put more weight on the front here, that should probably help that. So I'm thinking for here, what if we do... heavy armor. Actually, we could do... save us some stuff, actually. If we do something like... Ooh, actually, let's do a full one there. Because that's attached to the suspension as well, so... And then here we'll do... something like that. One, two, three, four, five, six. times 2 is 12, times 2 is 24, plus 2, so that's 26. Just as a bit of a shield. And slash bumper. Okay. How does that look from... I mean, it looks terrible, but it's fine. So we can slap some lights on that. We can... Maybe... What else can we do there? Yeah, it's fine. It's just to sort of act as a bit of a shield. So if we're facing the enemy, one, they're less likely to hit... They're 50% less likely to hit the antenna. And they're a bit less likely to break through and hit the cockpit, although the cockpit is still fairly fucking exposed. What else we got? Got our... Yeah, we need to armor up that side. Well, both sides. I'm just going to use light armor for that, though. Oh, I didn't finish welding those batteries up. Whoops. No wonder I had a few left over. I thought that was strange. Pothead FPV Racing. Hello, how you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome in. Oh. Green light there for some reason. Okay, so we've got some weird wing looking things on this now, so that's fine. I'm tempted to armor these up a bit as well, although I'm going to use the light armor. Good, building myself. What are you building? Let's do... Ooh, it's not going to offer much protection, but it's fine, it's something. Gonna stick some lights on the end of it, that's all. Okay. Thinking how we're going to armor this bit. I could just straight up like that. That would work. What's this here? That could also do with... Oh yeah, for sure that could do that. I'm in Never Surrender, currently finished a hydrogen farm to gather hydrogen while I build a destroyer. Try out the drone waves. Okay, nice. You know what, I don't think I've ever done Never Surrender. It's possibly one of the things I should look into, because it does look like an interesting scenario. Although, to be fair, I have more or less... I've not even finished Frostbite yet, either. We did start a what do you call it, a Discord one. There's about 3 of us working through Frostbite. That was a fun playthrough. We've not finished it yet, but we started it before Christmas. Frostbite is really well done. Yes, I agree. I've actually got a video out, well, due out this week. Whether I finish it or not, I don't know. Which is, it actually covers a lot of the DLCs. But I do give Frostbite a bit of love because it's one of the most underrated DLCs. The scenario is so well done. I mean, the DLC itself as a pack is a bit meh, but I think the scenario more than makes up for it. Because how many times do you hear people say like, "Oh, what's the point of Space Engineers? You build all this stuff and then that's it." Like, yeah, but you've got to make your own fun. Like, you got to kind of do your own thing. And I know it's really, I mean, your video games, you want them to kind of lead you down a bit of a thing, but Space Engineers isn't like that. And you just kind of gotta go with it. Oh, you know what? Fun on the front here. What if we had some neon bullbots? Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. See if I can build anything fun. What do I need? I need this one. What else we got? Oh, that looks cool. Yeah, because it goes into the other block there a little bit. That works. And then we just need full ones there. Full ones there. So I just need steel plates. 10 steel, not steel plates. What are they called? Small steel tubes. Had an idea for your rover. What if you use the merge blocks or rotor attack? Replaceable armor plates. Okay, that will be interesting. I'd be a bit concerned about the center of mass on those, but that's not a bad shout actually, because then I could build, because I am once the base is done, there is going to be a garage and a workshop. So I could, yeah, that's not a bad idea, because I could build armor plates that are attached to the wall, and then when the rover comes in for repairs, you take off the existing one, replace them with fresh, and then throw the others in the grind pit. Those are the worst looking bull bars I've ever seen, but it's fine. They'll do. They'll do, pig. And then we're going to put some spotlights on here as well, actually. What's the thing? Spotlights. I'm tempted to stick them straight off the cab there. Yeah, because they won't look good there. Can't put them there. Yeah, I'm just going to put them under the gun. Exactly, I use a small Atmo forklift to attach them, makes it super fun. Sorry, there's a little emoji on the YouTube studio chat page that perfectly covers like the last word of every line, and it really bugs the shit out of me. So it's a bit difficult to read some of the messages sometimes. Yeah, oh, it's fucking worse, man. But yeah, it's yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to do that. Actually, it's not a bad shout. I've got a forklift build. I did a video on this a while back. But yeah, I've got a couple of forklifts. I stole that one. But yeah, I've got a couple of forklifts here. I mean, not in creative mode. Yeah, this is my current forklift. So we've got, let me remember how to do this. We've got raise and lower, we've got a hinge arm there. It's got a, why has it got, oh, it's got an auto H2 because it's got a hydrogen engine on there as well. But yeah, this, I think I put this on the workshop. I might be mistaken. I think I did. If I didn't, I will do. But yeah, you got the lights on the top as well, which look really good. Well, better in the dark. Yeah, it's a bit of a beast, and it actually does work really well. I did the video I did. I ended it with I don't know if you ever watched like Robot Wars or anything like that, where they had like an obstacle course and they had to navigate through and do certain tasks. So I basically built this, and it was lifting examples. So it was lifting a large grid armor block, a large grid heavy armor block, a large grid battery. I think there's 2 batteries actually. Basically, just a stacked. You started off at like low weight, and then it built up. And this one I think actually did finish the course, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get rid of this. Turn this back off. Turn that back. And of course it's nighttime now, so no one can see. Right. Let me jump up here. The no jetpack thing, the only time it really annoys me is when I'm trying to get like an aerial view of something, or if I'm trying to like get in a little nook and cranny like this thing. I'm having to jump on the back wheel and kind of lean in to finish some of this off. But other than that, it's not actually proved that difficult. Done those challenges in Trailmakers, yeah. It's interesting. It changes the way that you approach things. So I don't know how much of the series you've seen so far, but we've been working on the base. So we've got, this is all temporary. This is just to build the base. This is all going. The base is down here. So we've got our what will be our landing pad. This circle out here. We're going to armor that up. We've got our defense tower over there. Well, the makings of one. We've got a little... Well, there's a hole there, but the hole's going to be down here to walk through to the other side, because there's a nice little dip on the side of the ravine, and we're going to put a living quarters on there, like with glass windows and a balcony and that sort of thing. And then here, we've got the main... Obviously, this is not going to all be covered in armor blocks. This is the entrance. So the entrance is going to come in here. You've got like a bit of a runway. We've got what will be a walled off refinery and assembler room. We've got basic refineries, industrial assemblers, industrial refineries, and then the same on both sides. So I've got the basic refineries on this one because I've got Splits' survival. Is it survival unlikely? Whichever one it is that he's used, that he built, so that you have to refine stone in the basics because the large ones don't refine stone. Yeah, so this is basically, that's that room finished. Obviously, I just need to weld it all up and put walls and a roof on, and obviously all the piping. And then this room here is going to be a workshop. So I'm going to fill the floor with collectors and then cover them with heavy arm panels. Well, they're probably not heavy arm panels, but you know. Because you can drop things on these and they go into here. I can't reach that, so I'm not getting it back. But yeah, I'm going to put a floor of conveyors on, then a floor of collectors, and then just cap it off there. You like the exposed look? I like the exposed look as well. I'm thinking for this wall, this is going to be exposed. If I can get that in there, I might have to do some oh, I can't use spectator cam for that, because if I'm in spectator cam placing blocks, or can I? If I can place a block in there, no, I can't do it not in spectator cam, I don't think. Yeah, I was thinking I'd put a wall in here, and then, mind you, I don't suppose it needs, because it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be airtight because of the makings of the room. If it can be airtight, I probably will do, but we'll see. But yeah, I like the exposed look. What I might do actually is put some glass up so you can still see, because I can't fit through this this side here. I can probably target whatever's on the floor here and place some glass on this inner block. And I can probably do that all the way along. I might just need to chip some stuff away. If you get your character close enough, you can place Inspector. Yeah, you can place Inspector, but I don't know if I can place in Spectator without being in Creative. So I can, if I press 4, my character's doing stuff there. But normally when you do this, you can see like in Spectator. If I turn Creative on, yeah, so now I can place the blocks. But if I place the block in Creative, it places it fully welded. So yeah, I'll probably I'll need to do it with glass or something like that. And actually, if I make the roof and the floor airtight and the back wall, obviously, this wall doesn't need anything because it doesn't matter that that's not airtight. As long as I've got the wall going all the way through. Sorry, the lights went off there.
Critical.
But yeah, that's the plan so far. What else have we got over here? This wall here, so from that corner to this corner, that's going to be one long room with like this pillar in the middle that goes over here. And that's going to actually be a drone docking facility. So we're going to have a bunch of small drones that are going to go off. Zoom out here. So I've got a couple of different things, like over there there's a cobalt mine, over there there's magnesium, somewhere around, I think about there's silver. So I'm going to get, I really wish you could make voxels airtight as well. That's one thing I really love about Stationeers, if you've ever played it. Stationeers is annoying as hell when it comes to pressure and heat and cold and that sort of stuff, but it's so well done for the voxels. It's not great for mining, but it is good for that. The fact that the floor is pressurizable. It's a really good game. It's well worthwhile. It's frustrating though. It does not hold your hand. I know Space Engineers doesn't hold your hand that much, but Space Engineers is a lot more forgiving. So yeah, that's this. In fact, you know what? Let me bring up. If you've not been here before, you might like this. Grab this. This one. And if I switch scene to this. There you go. Okay, so this is the plan. This is the base plan. So this bit here. Oops. This bit here is going to be the upper area. So this is where the base is now on the top of the canyon. This is all that's going to be. So there's going to be an elevator with like a little room to house it, and 2 sort of garages. Well, 2 storage areas for rovers and maybe a miner. With defense towers and little cargo things for the defense towers to pull ammo from, but they're not really connected to anything. This elevator is going to drop down into... So this is the corridor we were just in. And then the drone facility here. So through this gate, there's going to be another circle that's going to be basically the elevator drop down. You go in here, you've got your hydrogen storage. You go in here, you've got your reactor when we eventually get, uranium. But then, yeah, so you can drop your rover down here through the elevator, drive down here if you want to, and then pull into the workshop to you're on PS5, not possibly yet, thinking to get to PC. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I've never seen, I don't think Stationeers is on console yet, but yeah. I'm assuming you've got Space Engineers on PS5. How does it fare up? I've not actually played it on the console yet. Yeah, we've got the defense tower there. This is where we're going to have a little living quarters with a bit of an airlock. I'm tempted to put like a little run through here so that you can actually run through to where you need to be. Because if we have drones attacking here, we're not going to want to leave this, run into there and then grab a ship. So we might want a little emergency evac corridor just like there or something. Yeah, not too bad. Not able to use scripts, but you can get by. Yeah, to be fair, scripts are massively overrated. There's nothing you can... Well, okay, there is stuff you can do with scripts that you can't do without. But, I mean, a lot of it, like, for example, Izzy's Sorter is a really good script that everybody loves. And a lot of people want it, right? But you don't need it at all. You've got so many tools in this game. You can build a sorter system without any script whatsoever. Have I got it on my bar? Yeah, so I've got this automatic sorter system that I built on our live server. Feel free to join that, by the way. The link's in the Discord. And basically, I don't know if I can drop this in or not. It's going to be a bit difficult without... What are you? Oh, you're just a GPS. I thought there was a drone there for a second. So let's drop this in. Sorter. Oh, so I did break it into halves. So I've got this thing here, and I go in here and try and place that to make it a little bit easier. Now it's not going to paste in properly because the cargo storage is underneath. I was using modded ones, but the rest of it's completely vanilla. Let's jump here. So I've got all these hollow things. They're completely optional. This is just I quite like how they look. But yeah, you click these buttons, and this is now pulling motors from anywhere else in the grid as long as you connect the end pipes up. And it does this for like 10 seconds and then it switches back. Now, when it's pulling, as long as it's obviously coming out of the grid, it's fine. As soon as you release, though, like that, this now, it lets things out, but it doesn't force them out. So when this is turned on, nothing else can grab thrust components, but then you release them like that. And I've done the same thing over here with ore and ingots. So we've got ore on one side, ingots on the other. So if I want to pull all the ingots out, so I can do it. Why is that yellow? I don't know what I've done there, but whatever. So you get the idea. And then we've got this big button at the end of each one, which is a flush. So this is now pulling all ore, all ingots. It does this for about 10-15 seconds. Oh, I've got the... Oh, good job you're here. Ah, there we go. So yeah, we've got this big sorter system here. So it's all one block, one part of one grid. Yeah, that's alright. So yeah, you basically plumb it up on this side. And underneath... Am I going to be able to fit underneath? Yeah. So underneath we've got... in fact, if I do it in Spectator, probably easier. So underneath you've got all these sorters. You've got pull sorters and push sorters. So basically all those buttons do is it turns these off and on. Oh, you've no idea. I cannot abide shit being everywhere. It drives me insane. I'm probably going to build this on this playthrough, to be fair. So you'll be able to see it firsthand. But yeah, that on its own, it cycles automatically every 30 minutes, so it automatically cleans things up on the server live while I'm offline. So even if I'm not there, someone's cleaning the base for me. And it doesn't lag the server, it doesn't do anything bad like that, so it's a handy one to have access to. I need interiors. There's some of those as well. Oh, excuse me. Right, so where were we? So we've got our lights on there now. I've still got creative on. Yeah, I do. Okay, so we've got our lights on. Center of gravity, center of mass rather. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, because I want the central mass more to the rear than I do the front. And I want it as low down as it could possibly go. And I think that's probably about right. So I think now we just need to slap some lights on this. And I'm going to use these ones again because I like them. Whoa. Oh yeah, on the back. Let's put some more on these. There and there. What do these need? Just construction components. Oh yeah, you won't actually be able to join the server because you're on PlayStation. Sorry, bud. Yeah, that's in fact, you know what? We probably should set up a crossplay server because there's a ton of people who play on console and they can't join in, and that's not right. And to be fair, a lot of the times I prefer playing vanilla anyway. So having a crossplay server set up as vanilla, if people want, like one of the videos I'm planning on doing is on plugins. I keep meaning to get around to it, and it probably is a good time to do it now, actually. So basically, plugins, if you've not used them before, allow you to use some mods without mods on the server that you're on. So I can have, for example, Build Vision, which is a really good mod, on a crossplay server because it's not installed on the server, it's installed on my machine. Oh wow, that's lemony. I just had a bit of my brew. So yeah, we could set up a crossplay server, and then people who regularly use mods, obviously they can still get a few of them, like the quality of life ones, and then you can still also play with people on console. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there we go. I am the parkour master. Okay, maybe not. But I managed to escape when I didn't think I could. That's fine. Okay, so we have... Let's give this a bit of a drive, see how it feels. Oh, I need to change this bar a little bit. So we need this battery here on recharge on off. What was this? Oh, this was the lights. I need to fix those. So let's do... What's the prefix I'm using on this? Just tumbler. This is a good mod as well if you've not seen this one. Easy block renaming. Just automatically slaps that on the beginning. Beautiful. Tumbler lights. Show those on there, that's fine. What else we got? Probably do that for the rest of these as well. Prefix. There we go. All these, I'm thinking, we'll set these on recharge. These can be tumbler batteries. Oops. Emergency. Toggle those off so we can't see them. Catling turrets. Toggle those off so we can't see them. Meaning that's just battery. Cargo containers. We're going to cargo container. Yeah, we do. Oxygen tank. Auto refill. Not that we're going to be able to put bottles in anyway, but it's fine. We don't want to show in terminal. Solar panels. Save that. Hide. I think the rest of that's all good. Okay, so we should have now here, if we get rid of this, group. light toggle on and off. We should probably also have one to turn the guns on and off. And we'll set the connector to I could do with a timer block for that actually. Actually we could yeah, okay, let's do it this way. Let's do toggle throw out and then toggle collect all. So collect all and throw out together will turn that into an ejector when we need it. And in fact we could probably turn this on now, because then it will get rid of all the gravel for us. And thinking about it, I should have done this parked a little bit close to the base so I could just put it in there. But that's fine. Going to get rid of our ammo boxes as well, I think. Okay, that's fine.
Fuel.
Let's go and grab all those. Where did the ammo box go? Ah, there it is. Right, so once we've grabbed all this, I think we need to go on a little excursion down to grab some magnesium, because we're going to need more bullets than what we've got. And hopefully on the way we don't get attacked, because we're not heavily armoured. Let's put this one in there. Do we actually have any more magnesium in the base? 7.4. What will that get us? Okay, let's build a couple more of these. Yeah, there we go. Okay. How much charge have we got? We've got 18 hours of power left. Oh god. Yeah, okay, there we go. And I can view in third person now, which is really nice. Let's not drive off the edge. Now, I can't remember how far we went. I know we went this way. Nickel. Okay, we'll scout always on the way as well. Now, I don't want to get too close to the observer, because I don't want to pull any drones. Oh, you see that land? It was only a little jump, but it hugs the floor nicely. Oh, not too close to that thing, I think. Those two are fine. They're far enough away. Right, we're getting away from that now. Okay. You know what? I actually really like this. This drives really well. I'm set to like 153 kilometers an hour on the wheels, and it does not feel like I'm going to tip or anything. Probably bump that up a little bit higher. So really, the heavier your rover is, the faster you can really go. Silicon, not too fussed about silicon. Oh, I'm going to turn that off though, because that is annoying me. Turn that off. Now then. I'm just going off pure memory here. I cannot see far enough to know. I think maybe over there where it dips a little bit. So there was a what do you call it? The salt flats. But the problem is when I went out in my flying scout ship, and I forgot to leave a GPS because I'm an idiot. But it happens to the best of us. This looks promising. This looks promising. I knew it was around here. Silicon, nickel, iron. Hello, silicon. That's not a bad spot actually. Might build a little bit of a mine over here. And avoid the trees. Now I believe I was over here where that little ding is. What is that? Oh, it's a bunch of rock. Now where's the hole? Ah, over there maybe. There's the hole. Okay, let's park up just in front of it. What's going on with all these enemies? Derelict, observer, defense installation. Oh, that's pretty close. We should be okay. Unidentified. Okay, so we're fine. There's no drones coming in. We're all good. Let's spend a little bit of time gathering all the magnesium we're going to need.
Critical.
And I need to swap my tools. Okay. Oh, it just looks so nice. I've not painted it yet either. I will paint it. But yeah, that's... It's come a long way from like when it first started. I don't know if... I don't know how long we were. I think it was probably the second episode that I made this. And we've used the same rover the whole time. It's gone through a few iterations, don't get me wrong, but the wheels are different. Like I've literally swapped every part of it out. So it's not the same. It's not all the same block. I mean the cockpit's the same. The same cockpit. In fact, I don't think it's the same cockpit. I think the did I? No, it might be the same cockpit actually. It might be the same cockpit. How much stone did we... No, grab that much stone. Oh, why is there scrap here? Oh, maybe there was a thunderstorm last time I came over. Yeah, grab more. Let's grab everything. Dump all the stone out up top. Oh, makes you want to sing a song about dwarves. But I won't. Don't worry, you don't need to leave. Getting a lot of stone from this. I probably need to dig around a bit more and get rid of it. More magnesium. Need more bullets. So yeah, the idea is if we get more ammo, one, I could build more defense towers, which is probably what we're gonna need eventually because we're gonna come across some drones. The other thing is we can build a gunship and go out doing some raids. Maybe try and get some missiles or some uranium or something. Something we can break down. Maybe do a couple of pirating runs. See if we can steal any other. See if we can steal any other ships or come up with some ideas, or maybe even just capture an entire base, you know, and use that as a sort of what do you call them? Like an outpost. This magnesium spot is terrible. Maybe I just need to dig a bit deeper. Excuse me. Yawning. It's been a long day. It's been a long year so far. I don't know if any of you feel that. Been a long 2024. How much? Okay, so we've got plenty of cargo storage still. Oh, it's using all the small ones as well. That's nice. Yeah, we'll just gather as much as we can, basically, until we're full. Probably the best shout. Sorry, it doesn't make for super interesting content, but bear with me.
Fuel critical.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're in Never Surrender, aren't you? Yeah. How's that going? Have you managed to build your destroyer yet? No, searching for platinum. Don't want to start without an elite welder. Yeah, it does help, doesn't it? Having all the tier 3 tools. Yeah, elite welder is definitely a must, especially if it's a big project. Yeah, I tend to find myself using the tier 1 or 2 grinder though. So the tier 3 grinder, it just absolutely wrecks things. It's good if you're going up like against an enemy ship, but if you're trying to surgically remove something, the amount of times I've been grinding like this down and then just instantly killed it and the block behind it and something else. I've lost so many good ship builds that way that I've ended up like I've had to restore from a save from hours ago or you know whatever just to reconnect things because it wasn't all fully what do you call it? It wasn't glued together properly. Let's put it that way. Oh, excuse me. Oh, but yeah, I'm also in the middle of chopping some of these live streams up into smaller parts. So I've got, I think the first one of these recent live streams is like 5 and a bit hours long. I'm cutting those into bits and chopping out all the boring stuff so that they're about 20 minutes. So if you did want to go back and watch some of the stuff and see how we've got to where we are now, hopefully that'll be easier. If not, it's all good. You just jump in when you fancy catching up. I did that to a 2 million kilogram drill rover last night. I had no shot. Oh my god. Oh, that's painful. Yeah. No, I feel that. That sucks. And there's literally nothing you can do. It's just reload. Big sigh, reload, maybe go grab a fresh drink. How much magnesium have we got? Okay, we've probably got... I think we've got enough magnesium there. I'm going to GPS it though. MG... What was the tag I was using? Oh, just 01. Alright, okay, cool. Oh. Single tier. Yep. Right, let's... Oh, there's a transport up there. Oh, we're gonna have to fly right under that. Unless... What about if we do some off-roading? This is very dangerous. Don't try this at home. Especially with a trunk full of magnesium. We go here. Stay away from that guy. Yeah. You go full send when you drive. Yeah, usually I do too, but I need this magnesium. Right, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go across, basically back the way we came. I'm gonna end up dipping underneath the transport anyway. If it sends some drones after us, it sends some drones after us. It'll be an exciting thing in the VODs afterwards. Right, so we need to side skirt the observer and cut under the monarch transport without getting shot. I do like that this thing just hugs the floor. What's this? Nickel. Nice. Right. I mean, this is the fastest I do tend to drive in a Rover. The thing with the Rovers is you just got to remember, like with most flying ships, like you like an Atmore miner, for example, you want it to be light. But with a Rover, you don't. With the Rover, you want the opposite. You want a heavy Rover, because you want it to be able to hug the floor for a start. Yeah, okay, we're good there. But also, like, the heavier it is, that you've probably taken more care with the suspension. You've probably accounted for how high off the ground you need to be, and then you can just let it rip. Like, I can just push this all the way up. I'm probably going to die now. I've said that, aren't I? 65. If I go past 88 and go back in time, I'm coming for you. Oof, nearly. Right, I'm going to slow that down now. That's where we're at. New base location. Have I just gone right past? No, there it is. Okay. Might transport approaching ground installation. Is he going for the ore processing?
Fuel critical.
Must be. That's pretty cool. Okay. Nice. Do artificial mass actually do anything on Earth-like planets? Because I tried to... So, artificial mass, they're an interesting one. I think they do weigh something, but when you are out of gravity, you can increase the weight by like 50,000 kilograms or something like that. I don't think they work in gravity though. What is going on with the camera? There we go. Need to be very careful not to clip the wings here. I suppose if I ever install the aerodynamics mod, I could always slap some actual wings on this thing. It'd be cursed as hell, but yeah, I think in gravity they don't do anything. I could be wrong. Have I unlocked those? I don't think I have. What do I need for artificial mass? I need to place a gravity generator, and I don't think I have the stuff for that just yet. Space ball. Spherical block that reacts to gravity. Unknown technology, you have to research it first. Reacts to gravity. Okay, yeah, I see. Artificial mass or space balls enable grids to react to artificial gravity. A spherical block that reacts to gravity. I'm assuming they've just missed the word. Because I think... Man, you know that I think the space ball does work. But I don't think... Does the space ball do anything? I don't think I've ever actually placed it. Now that you come to mention it. Oh. Now... I could... No, I'm not going to place a... I was going to place a collector floor, but actually it's not worth it. Because it's not going to be around. And I don't want to drill holes in the floor. If I can avoid it. So I'm just going to have to set this. If I set this to collect all. And then this is just always going to be full. Perfect. In fact, I could set it to throw out and just pick things up off the ground. There we go. Problem is trash pickup picks up any of this. I don't think trash pickup's turned on though. Sorry, I missed a few. I've tried but don't seem to see any difference. Making a mess. Yep. Just throwing things on the floor. It's alright though. I'm picking it up. I'm taking responsibility for my action. Although I might regret it once he gets beyond a certain amount. The frame rate is just killing me. Looks like the last of the magnesium. That wasn't too bad. And now the refineries are working away. They've got something to do. We should also be able to crank out a bunch more bullets. Also got a bit of stone as well. Not that we need more gravel, but it's fine. Okay, and then we can turn these back off. There we go. Okay, so that's the new rover. Still needs a paint job. If we do it in yellow this time. Actually, let's do blue. Do blue. I've not done blue for a long time. If we set this, it's 54. That looks pretty good, actually. I quite like that. Okay. We are cooking with gas. That's things going away, so that's fine. Tron. It does remind me of Tron, actually. Good call. Good call. I do need to get rid of this drill. Although, is there any harm going down a bit further? Because I'm just going to plate off that anyway with our plate. Is there any harm in going deeper? Just to collect a bit more stone. Do we have... How much iron have we got? Ingots. Oh right, we've got nearly 100k iron. In fact, I've probably got more than that. If I grab these and I put this in here. Okay, there we go. I've been relatively organised. Always use up the resources, but only 60 steel plates. The steel plates, I should have a few hundred. Because I've got... oh yeah, you probably appreciate this actually, because the you won't have it on the console. So this is another mod. I can't remember what it's called. It's Quality of Life Production Quarters or something like that. So if I get below these numbers of steel plates, interior block, whatever, it will automatically queue them up. So if I go in here now, if I pull out plates, if I pull out all of these, it's going to automatically queue up the difference between what I have set the threshold to and what's left in the box, which is really nice. And then the more I take out, it's going to queue up more. There you go. So it jumped from 60 to 90 again there. So it's very handy. Especially for when you're doing... Oh, that's what we need to do. Yes. Okay. I need to build... Oh god, this is going to be a nightmare without a jetpack. Okay, I need to build a column that comes down that will feed the conveyors here. I need storage though down here first, don't I? Not fair, down consoles. Yeah, I know. I don't understand. Well, no, I do understand why they can't have mods, but it is when there's mods like this that aren't technically, they're not like blocks or anything. It's just quality of life. Why can't that just be implemented into the game so that it's not technically a mod? That is very tangy. I've left my lemon lime drink too long. We do have mods, just not scripted ones. Okay, so yeah, so stuff. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, if you can find that one. In fact, in the description for this video, there is a Steam Workshop collection, which shows you all the mods that I'm using right now. But yeah, the quarter list is amazing. I'd say it's on par with Build Vision. Maybe a little bit below, but it's still very, very good. And actually, if you use it with Build Vision and like things like nanobots, you can very easily automate an entire base structure. Like all this hand welding, all this would be a nightmare. But if I've got this thing automatically queuing up steel plates whenever I run low, in theory, every time I click this, I'm never going to run out of resources. Like how can I get deuterium generators and ores to mine? Deuterium generators. Okay, so that. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I see. So you can get things like the oh, what's it called? The industrial overhaul type thing. And probably some blocks, like some extra drill heads and stuff. How on earth am I gonna do this? So I need to build a pipe. I suppose I could do it on the outside. I could do it on the outside. Let's do it on the outside for now. Okay. It's still going to be a nightmare, but it's going to be less of a nightmare. So I don't need these anymore. I need interior plate. Do you see this is queuing up my interior plates now? Beautiful. Extended weld range. Nice. I should probably actually grab some steel plates. Because I am going to need to place some stuff. Oh, now, how are we going to do this? Oops. Oh, because my inventory's full. Okay. Can't spell. Alright, so let's grind some of these down. Which way do I want to go? Which way is the door? I think the door is directly below me, so if I use this one. So let's, for now, let's call that the same way. I'm just going to use these ones for now, even though they are hideous. How to place conveyor tube? Is that considering itself a different grid? No! I'm dead. Oh, thankfully I have a survival kit. But I've just lost all my tools and the stuff that I had on me. And my bottle. And yeah, he's gone. He's gone. We lost one. Oh no. Basically only use warp speed and ore detector range 500 to 1000. Space travel is way more than 360 kilometers per hour. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the higher speed mods are really interesting. Once you get over a certain speed as well, you can just kind of go through planets, which is really fun. Once you get up to a serious high speed, like I don't know if you've tried building a gravity drive, but there's a couple of people who've tried it and built things that just go incredible speeds. Like you can't even do it. One cool thing about the quarter mod, by the way, I just lost all my tools, but I've set in the quarter of the assembler to always have one proficient of each one, and it will just queue it up. Stephen, how are we doing, buddy? Hi FMM. I'm a little late to the party. Story of my life. What have I missed? You've missed a bit actually. We redesigned the Rover. The Rover that was parked here. We just gave it a little bit of an upgrade and a bit of a paint job. Let's jump in and I can give you a bit of an aerial view. Although I've made it really difficult by putting this bull bar thing on the front. So I've fixed the cargo tubes. So the cargo from before, obviously, it wasn't plumbed up properly. Now it is. And we've also added a couple of extra cargo containers. We've got rid of the docking point for the soon-to-be scrap because the soon-to-be scrap is now far too big. We've added a couple of guns on there, so we've got some defense. And what else did I do? Oh, yeah, we went out and grabbed a ton of magnesium. So if I go in here. So we've now got... Oh god, the basic ones are doing it as well. In fact, let's swap those around. Excuse me. Get all the magnesium in the big refinery so it gets a better yield. There we go. So yeah, we've now got a ton of magnesium to use. Let's get rid of all these, put these in here. So we can build some ammo, because I have a sneaky suspicion that we are not far off getting attacked by some of these drones, because we are surrounded by enemies at the minute. That one's just appeared recently. I don't know when that appeared, but we had a Monarch transport fly overhead, and that actually landed over there, which was interesting. So yeah, we've also put a GPS marker by the magnesium now, which is handy because I forgot to do it last time, and it's a fair distance away. So it's that one over there. There we go. Have you finished the work in the Batcave? No, not yet. So one thing I'm just doing now, before I very gruesomely died. So I've chopped the stairs off. Okay, so yeah, basically I was chopping down some of this, and I accidentally killed my stairs. So I fell to my death. We need some plates and we need some interiors. Now then, how am I going to do this? I need the ladders. Construction components. I lost about 100 of each resource as well, which is not fun. Yeah. The my body, I don't know if you can see that, but he's down in the ditch. Oh, he's disappeared now, so it's fine. There's no evidence. It's all gone. Shit the bed. No, I can't lean over and see far enough. So yeah, he's definitely gone. So yeah, what we were doing basically was we were trying to build a pipe that goes down, but I'm gonna have to rethink that now. Oh god, I need to grind that down as well. That's gonna annoy the hell out of me. Oh god, there's another one over there. Okay. Right. Let's think about this. Where is that pipe coming down? That pipe's coming down here. Okay, so if I grab this, we're all good. And we just build regular conveyors then instead of the pipes. Connect all this up. Which is that? That's there. Can I? Oh, nice. Oh my lord. I don't know why I take these risks. Alright, so that's that one. So we need to get rid of this. So far so good. And there and there. And then the ladder back in. And away we go. So now we can just put the pipe. Why will that not go there? But it will go there. Figure that one out. Oh, I suppose technically they are different grids, but I'm... is this even going to work? Suppose we'll find out. Suppose we'll find out. But yeah, so the idea, what I'm doing, the reason I'm doing this and the reason I died, I need a pipe to go down so that I can start actually welding things up without having to run up and down the stairs all the time. I mustn't have welded enough of that. I need to weld these two at the top. Because otherwise it's going to take me an absolute nightmare. Take me an absolute age, rather. Please all go green. Green, 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 green. Green! We're all green! Cool. Right, so I need... what do I need? I need another 5 of these. But yeah, I am probably going to have to hand mine some of it, which is a bit of a shame, but at least we've got the what do you call it? The oh my god, words. The platform that we built in the last one, or the one before. Yeah, I did mention that in the last few minutes of your last stream. Yeah, oh, the pipe. Yes, you did. You did. And I don't know. Maybe I sensed you were about to jump in and watch, and that's why I decided to do this now. But yeah, no, thank you for suggesting that. It's a brilliant idea. Because yeah, it would have taken me an absolute eon to start feeding things down. Especially, I mean, even using the rover. Not the rover, the flying ship. It would have taken a while. Do I have the resources to get back up onto here? Yes, I do. There we go. Excuse me. Sorry, it's pretty late here. What time are we on? 10:10. Not too bad. Let's get up here. Yeah, I'm still working on some other stuff for the channel. I'm still working on bits of videos. I'm chopping up these live streams, like I mentioned earlier, to be a bit more digestible. So instead of having a 5-hour live stream to watch, you can just watch 20 minutes. You know, if you're wanting to do catch up, that is. Obviously, if you're not too fussed about catching things up, it's not too bad. You just watch them as and when. There we go. Beautiful. So we need one of them, and what's that? That's an armor block. We don't need that. Can I reach that from down here? Oof, just. Right, so that's there now. So is it worth just offing it to one side so we can still fit things in? Probably. And then here, let's have a cargo container. Bruh, there we go. Okay, so I'll grab that. And you know what? Got a good feeling about this. And then as soon as we've got some of this welded up, we can start building the landing pad here. We can bring everything down. We can grind everything upstairs down so that it's just down here. And then, oh, it's going to be beautiful. And, probably want to do that. Save some resources. Now, unfortunately, I can't pull things yet because we're almost there. Let's grab the junctions. A pipeline welders would help you cut your pipeline and welders would help you cut out welding your refineries. Yes, yes, it would. I think I did attempt to do that when I was building up top. But yes, it would. It absolutely would. And we will certainly be doing that. Right, so now I need to get across there. But I've buggered myself up because I can't... Oh, I can't place things. Oh, because he's snapping to this. Okay. That makes sense. Don't think I have enough to finish welding another one of those up, do I? No, not quite. I need one of those, I need two of those. Plus I've got one on my planner already. Did I just take damage off that? I took nearly 20 damage off that tiny ass fall. And I don't know if any of you guys were here really when I was redoing some of the stuff. I bounced off one of the wheels and got shot into the sky and took barely any damage. But I fall off that, which is essentially like, what was that, 10 meters? Ugh. Sometimes this game, it likes to mess with my brain. If I just jump off this now. Okay, why did I only take... I don't know. I don't know. Some things you can't be explained. Right, here we go. We've got a pipeline now. Brilliant. There's a lot of steel plates in those refineries. Oh yeah, you're not kidding. They take so long to weld up as well, unless you've got like a tier 3 welder. But even then, even with a tier 3 welder, they take so long. There we go. Okay. So we've got a pipeline coming in. And we can actually literally just start doing this now. Except I built a small grid one, like an idiot. Look at it go! Doing the floor and everything. And the pipe. Beautiful. Then we get rid of it. The only problem, like I said, it all turns into the scrap version, which is fine, but because I've got the quarter mod, so the quarter mod's going to continue. The refineries are continuously going to melt things down, and the quarter mod's continuously going to rebuild all of my. Why is it building so many things? Why is it building batteries? Well, power cells. When did I use power cells? Medical components. Why is it building all this? I mean, I get the steel tubes, and I don't get the. I don't get those. What have I done here? What was that voice about? What have I done here? I wasn't carrying. I don't understand why it's building 160. I mean, I'm not complaining, but why is it trying to rebuild all this stuff? See, if I cancel this, it's going to try and build that again because I don't have this in storage. But I had plenty of these, plenty of power cells. And I've got this set to 3. I was trying to build 3 more. Was it assembler? But I've definitely only got those set to 3. I don't know. I don't know what it was trying to do there, but whatever. That's fine. So yeah, we've got our pipeline set up now. So that's, I can pull everything down here. So now actually let's be proactive. And let's grab some of those, some of those, some of those. Let's put this floor down in here. I should probably do it out of the... Actually, let's do these ones first, because I'm going to need a floor of this before I start anything else. Welding arm, rotor, piston, hinge, and then the welder. Oh yeah, I could absolutely... I could make a little robot arm and weld things up. That wouldn't be the worst plan. And it would make for an interesting stream. The clang alone. It'd be fun though. I'm definitely not ruling it out for next time. Probably don't have enough time left today to do it. In fact, I know I don't have enough time left today to do it. But yeah, if I put these down first, what we're gonna do. If that's gonna be, if that's the middle, 3. Okay, so we can put these in the walls. Which one do I want to use? I probably want to use these. And I want it to be at floor level. So it's like 1, 2, 3. And that comes out there nicely. That's good. All hail Lord Clang, indeed. One of the funny story. One of the guys on the server. We have our base on Triton at the minute, and we built a nightclub called Club Clang. It doesn't really have that much to do with Clang, other than the fact he's got a few spinny things in it. But yeah, it's definitely a temple to our Dark Overlord. We're going to have a floor of collectors here. If I grab that, put that, we don't need that anymore. Actually, I can't place these yet because I'm not going to be able to weld. Okay. I'm being silly. I need to weld all these up first. So, well, yeah, that's going to be a floor of collectors all the way through. I don't think I need this. Because I don't think... Yeah, there's no... This is just a square. There's no, like, hole there. So, like, the connector, when you walk in it, you fall in the middle. I suppose there is a little bit of a drop, but it's not... I'm not getting stuck in that, so that's okay. But yeah, then this room's going to be our cargo storage. In fact, that needs to go back one more. Yeah. Let's just pop a conveyor there. And then 1, 2, 3. That's fine there. Cool. Right. Well, I think that's it for today. We've actually got a ton of stuff done. I'm really glad that we've done this. That's going to make it's going to make breaking this down a ton easier. We've got our new rover built. Well, this iteration of the rover. It's probably going to go through another couple. Let's grab it and just... I should probably have done a screenshot of this. In fact, this can be the screenshot for the next thumbnail. Because they've all been red so far, so something blue would be a nice change. So yeah, that's it for this time. Hope you all had a good time watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Before I go, one last thing. Anyone still around? Thanks. I'm thinking of adding a extra live stream day to my weekly schedule. So instead of, at the minute, my weekly schedule consists of Mondays as live streams, and then Tuesdays and Fridays and Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays are kind of like days off / off limits. But Wednesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays, I do work on videos, like building like regular videos for putting up on the channel. But I'm thinking maybe of swapping one of those for a live stream day. So let me think about what you think about that in the channel, in the comments rather, and I'll think about adding an extra thing to the schedule. Oh, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for everyone for joining. I hope you all had fun. Right, now I'm actually going to go and get some sleep because I've got to get work in the morning and it's due to snow, so it's going to be a fun day. So stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll check you out next time. Adios. Bye.